During my abuse, just during my life's been very abusive, and I'm not led to believe. I know for a fact that I am the person from the Book of Revelation. I'm certain of it. Okay. And been studied by my government, abused like hell by my government. And one time I was going back and forth to the soup kitchen just to survive in this town, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Two gentlemen from NASA stopped me on the street and told me, if I knew what was up in space, I'd be afraid, I'd be frightened. And, I got tired of the military fucking with me. I went online here and said, in 8 months I can get myself in really good shape because I was feeling really bad. I was really being abused chemically, emotionally, physically through my food and what was in the area, making me sick. Said in 8 months I can work my ass off and get really good shape. One day you can pull your head out of your ass, but you won't. Right? And then I got myself in really good shape. 10% body fat. I was 51 years old. Probably could have kicked Steph Curry's and Kyrie Irving's butt in basketball. Okay, because I'm that capable and healthy of a person. And I don't have to excess, and I can get back on the thing and be shooting and make my shots and do my things. Kick professional athletes' butts in basketball at 51. And then I went from September to October and November, I went from getting in really good shape, lean and all that, to my teeth rotting out of my head, okay, and my legs becoming so painful I could hardly do my exercises to keep ahead of it. I went to the hospital finally because they told me I had health care benefits. And I asked them, I told them what I did, what I was doing, what I did and what I was doing. And I asked if there was anybody, since this is a military town, is there anybody on site that you can talk to that can help me through this and help make sense of it so I can stop being so damned abused, They had people come in, treat me like I was crazy. I was very lucid, very sane, very rational. I got a blood test thing back saying I had alcohol and drugs in my system. They set me up with a psychiatric evaluation at La Clinica right across from the police station here in town. I went to the dentist, had my 2 teeth pulled out. The dentist told me I need to quit doing drugs and alcohol to destroy my body. And I said, that would be great if I was doing that, but I'm not. And of course, they think you're paranoid. They send you to the psychologist. The psychologist, they sent me there for a week. I had me wait outside for a week till I finally saw a psychologist, which was a total pain in the ass. They were arrogant, obnoxious, and pretentious. I did a better job of dealing with the people out in the waiting room than the doctors themselves did. It's kind of funny. It is kind of funny. But when I got in there, I explained to the lady the situation. She said, you sound acutely paranoid, and I want to give you drugs for acute paranoia. And I said, I don't want your drugs. I'm detoxing from chemicals in my body I didn't put there. And is there anyone you can talk to that can help me through this? And then by the time I was leaving, some military type dude was coming at me. I said, no, fuck it. I've had enough. I'll take care of it my own damn self. And they're like, well, we would have gave you the help then. Nah, you need to come up and articulate yourself. You need to talk to somebody, and you need to respect him. You need to treat him with dignity and respect. You don't come up and fuck with his head and think, we're fucking with your head. How are you handling this? You get tired of that shit, right? And so I've been chemically poisoned, and just recently, since this president was back in office, there was chemical poisons doing cash cropping around here that made one of my teeth crack and break. You could feel the chemicals in the air. My foot is swollen. I have chemicals trying to get out of my body rapidly to stop my body from shutting down from cancer, trying to show it mercy and compassion. And that's why I try to explain to those NASA guys, why would I be afraid of being killed rapidly by something from outer space? Why would I be afraid of being invaded and tortured, by something from outer space? I don't have to go to outer space to be studied and abused and tortured and competed and compared. You get all these people on TV say, well, it's something I'm worried about. You get up in airplanes and threaten to drop bombs on people if they don't accept economics as the status quo. You will not stand up for the Lord's Prayer. You not will use your technology to stand up for the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer. You're a complete fucking egotistical, murdering fucking coward. And you have the audacity to sit on TV on 60 Minutes and act like, I'm really concerned about this. And you have that one guy, I sit in on top level classified things and they can't explain it. You can't explain that your ego's out of fucking whack? It really doesn't matter. If there are alien Tic Tacs flying around that are more advanced than any of your alien Tic Tac things you can do, okay? What matters is we need to use our technology to stop being such sick, perverse, insane piles of shit and attempt to be human beings worldwide, globally, with our technology for the first time as a global unity movement of human beings. That's what really matters. I'm going to try to load this one really quick while I play a couple more football games, waiting for it to load on my fucking YouTube. God damn it. I don't blame YouTube. I'm on a military reservation. I know that the kids at YouTube don't control the pervert assholes here in town that put chemicals in your food and do genocidal operations to kill, the same people at Halliburton that sit there and go, Halliburton don't care if an Arab mom dies sucking on a Arab baby dies sucking on a mama's tit, are the same people that spray Roundup and have cars going back and forth for their jobs that cause heart disease and cancer for the people that are forced to live right by the roadside and be the result of cancer causing agents used to save money on the cash cropping in this fucked up hellhole of insanity, genocidal fucked up hellhole of insanity. So, the Tic Tac people can come and teach you to use your technology to apply physics of Lord's Prayer. Then maybe they're more spectacular than Jesus or Muhammad, but I seriously doubt it. Because if they were intelligent enough to talk to you, they'd say, hey, listen to Parsons. He's more highly evolved than you and us. Okay? I'm going to load this one up. Peace.